what's happening? How we doing? Hello. Yes, chat. Hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Let's get those noties going. Let's chat united. Wow. As usual, I am joined with my host Chris and our guest Danny. How you boys doing?
Good.
You're in good cheer, considering.
Yeah, man. A lot of news happening, eh? Quite active. It's been quite active. Yes, last week we had a bit of a problem with my mic, so if we do have a little bit of problem, please let me know. We've made some changes. It should be a lot better. It should be a lot louder. It should be a lot clearer. So let's get into it. After we ended the show yesterday on Friday, what did I tell you? Gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, and we all agreed.
Okay. Fuck. That was dire. I have no words.
Just water.
Do we even want to dissect that game, or
There's nothing to dissect.
Not much to say.
It's a rotten corpse. Just leave it alone.
Yeah. It was a shocker. It was an absolute shocker. Oh, I just broke my mic. Fun times. Yeah. So, right, Carrick. Is this going from frying pan into deep fryer into? I mean, was Ole the lesser of two evils? I mean, what can we expect from Carrick?
We'll see.
Tough to say.
How long has he got the job for? That's the next question.
Until Poch leaves PSG, by the sounds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the only outlet I hear reporting about Poch happens to be Sky. So I'm not buying it for one bit at this point in time. However, do we really want Poch? I know.
Yeah.
Jamie Carragher said some harsh words, but they have serious validity to it. There are no more managers like Arsene Wenger, Sir Alex Ferguson. Those guys don't exist anymore. So
no, they don't.
It's true.
So what do we do? Do we go after it as Zidane or
the thing I wanted to say about this, that I replied on Facebook after the game to Chris, and we were saying that the thing is, working in football affairs and being a head coach are two sets of tasks that have been growing so far apart now that it's impossible to have one guy doing it all. It's possible.
Yeah. Me and Chris have said that as well. You need like a team, like the NFL. There's 10, 12 coaches. You need a collective.
Yeah.
You need a collective. Well,
yeah,
I don't know if any of you listened to the interview, his first interview that Carrick gave.
No,
I'm sorry.
Really? Okay. So I took a lot from that. I got to be honest. He spoke very well. He obviously couldn't give too much away, but and he was blunt, and that's kind of what I want. One of the questions posed to him was, what do you say to the fans after the string of bad results? What do you say to the fans? And he's like, quite frankly, I can't say shit to them. I said results speak. This is a results business. We need the results.
True.
So we can sit here and discuss it all you want. It ain't gonna change anything. I can tell you how well the players are playing, training, and all of that, but at the end of the day, you're not getting the results. So look, I think I'm a little bit eased. I'm not fucking. Don't get me wrong. I'm still anxious as shit, but I'm a little bit eased with Carrick after his press conference. It's worth a listen. They grilled him for 20 minutes. Very well scripted. His PR team's very well scripted, but he delivered it pretty well.
No, I'm not against Carrick being in the hot seat at all.
No.
If he does a good job.
Yeah, he has the kicker. He does a good job, and all of a sudden we're 2.5 years in the Carrick project.
And then the players turn on him and he gets sacked and we're back where we were.
Yeah.
These problems go deeper than the manager. The players aren't performing on the pitch. Danny and I were discussing Woodward says he's going to hang around for a little while longer now. It's shambles from the pitch all the way to the boardroom. Things need to change. And Ollie can be the scapegoat for the board and for Woodward. But I mean, at the end of the day, the players need to perform on the pitch. And if they're not going to do it, it doesn't matter what manager's there. Mourinho couldn't do it. Ollie can't do it. Where do we go to now?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is the thing. As a United fan, I think we've come to the realization that the Glazers at the wheel, we're never going to get any decisions around football. Never going to be a football decision. It's going to be a commercial entity, commercial business, money making this, a stock market play that those are our signings, our hirings, our firings, our dealings. As long as we finish top 4, they couldn't give a rat's ass.
No.
It's the same thing with the NFL team they have, the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. I mean, they've been going shit between the Super Bowl they won in, I can't remember what year that 2002, 2003,
not long ago.
2003, and the last one, the very last one. It was horrible for almost 20 years.
Well, we're getting into that 20 years. It's been 9 years. 9 years. Won the league, yeah.
It will be.
Yeah, we're going on a decade soon.
Yeah. So I mean, Ole said at the press conference when his last goodbyes was, every time he's left Molde, they've won the championship or the year after. So,
hey man, that interview that he gave was pure class for somebody that was walking away. I mean,
I think he lost the dressing room just purely based on those emotions. I think he knew that he didn't fail. He just wasn't given 110.
Yep.
And I said to somebody, I don't see him ever coaching again in EPL. Top flight.
I don't think he would want to.
No. I think he's done. I mean,
regardless if he wants to or not, I just
even so. I mean, you have to remember that his first job in the Premier League was in Cardiff. That was a disaster on many fronts.
Look, I don't know why Cardiff were relegated. I don't know. Was it?
They say everything was horrible over there. I mean, from top to to the playing pitch. So.
Okay, so Cardiff were relegated. Now United, shit. If we carry on, we're gonna get relegated. If we carry on, we need. When last did we have 2 wins back to back?
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2 convincing wins back to back. I think we can go back 2-3 seasons back to Mourinho. Ish. I hate that name. Where do you stand with Mourinho? I mean, how did you rate him as a coach? I thought it was the most boring football we have played ever.
I was thinking that could have been Van Gaal having that tag. Well, although Mourinho a number of times had that boring thing. Even though for some reason we had a number of good results against top teams. I mean, that comeback from 2-0 down to win 3-2 against City, for example.
Yeah, look,
we had those. I mean, that jack in the box of a surprise sometimes.
Yeah, I just people are out there like comparing Ole to Mourinho and saying Mourinho should have been given more time, and I don't know. No. Mourinho was our most successful manager, but the club was in a shambles. We had players holding us ransom. There was just never a good vibe around it. You know, the results are not going our way, but I think Ole did pretty well. I think he did exceptionally.
I think he did. I mean, when he started, we went on a good run. You know, the night in Paris, we finished in second last year. I really, I think he's left the club in a much better place than when he took over.
Well, if you hear Carrick talk about it, he says, you know, when you walk into Carrington now, you know, people greet each other, people talk to each other. That tells me that it was a dark place before he got there.
That much.
Like, wow. You know, so I don't know. What I do want to see though is somebody take Harry Maguire's captain armband away from him, not because he's inferior, just to give the guy a break. Let him focus just on the football. Let him get back to football. I think with the club and the politics and going on, he just needs a fresh head, fresh clear start. Maybe then we'll get the best out of Maguire. But at the moment, I am sorry, but that guy is shambles.
Yeah. Give it to Bruno.
I wouldn't even give it to Bruno.
I'd give it after seeing, you know, the end of the game when the United fans were booing Ole.
Yeah,
he was the player that ran over and said, no. It's the players too. And that's what we need in a captain. We need somebody that's going to hold the players to a
strong character. Yeah. That's all we need for a captain. Very strong character. That's what he should be. I mean, we're talking a lot, of course, about the guys who came before, Vidic, Rooney, Neville, who came before that Gene.
They were the players that would have stood on the pitch.
Yeah.
And put themselves in.
Those are. I mean, that's the standard. I mean, whoever comes in to become captain, that's what we should look about.
But who else in the club? I mean, who
depends on what you want. But right now, I will be thinking, of course, about Bruno. It's the most obvious one. Although, questions can be asked about whether Ronaldo wants to have that. But that's on him.
Well, this is the thing. Perhaps there's not a natural leader in the club. Bruno for captain has always been my number one tweet, my number one hashtag. I'm totally with that. I'm just looking at Bruno at the moment, and he feels so much pressure on the team from the team already.
Okay.
Sorry. Choking on my words. Yeah. And he's got so much pressure. You can see it. He hasn't had a shot on target in 2 months. He hasn't had a goal in 2 months. I mean, he's trying so hard to carry the team, and now you're going to give him the captain band? I think it's just going to be a little bit too much for him. I like the Ronaldo argument. Natural leader, natural winner, just pure.
Been there, done that.
The problem is, if you have Ronaldo in your team, football is a team game. What people don't understand, there are individuals in that team. Your sole objective is to give the ball to the striker, and the striker has to score. Okay, that is priority number one.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Everybody has a function. You're right.
Yeah, 100%. And as long as those people's egos get in check and are able to give Ronaldo the service he deserves and needs and gets, that's what we need to change. I think there's a lot of people saying, fuck you, Ronaldo. I'm doing all the running and you're taking all the Instagram likes. There's a lot of that in this team, I feel. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, giving the captain band to Ronaldo, would that make it worse? Or, because I got to be honest, football players are prima donnas.
But I tell you what, but I tell you what, I mean, it kept Portugal afloat for quite a long time. And you know that Latin characters over there, They're quite something.
But there was a lot of personalities around him, mate. Let's not forget. There's Pepe. There's man, I don't even know half the team, but there are seriously strong personalities all the way through. So, I don't think I don't think it's.
Pepe is the only one who comes to mind, I believe. The others, I don't know. I mean, I can look again at that. Euro 2016.
Renato Sanchez has played almost as many games. Almost. The centre back, the other guy, the old guy.
Bruno Fonte, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Or Jose Fonte, I don't know.
There's a lot of strong key personalities in that team. But anyways, at an international level, I think there's a respect for the country. At club level, I don't feel there's the respect between the players. To understand that his job is not to defend. His job is to score the goals.
Yeah, no, and that's like saying that De Gea should be scoring goals and not being a goalkeeper. You're right. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo's job is to score goals.
I feel that some of the players don't think this.
You know, I've been thinking, of course, about Marcus Rashford. If it wasn't for that injury, if we could see, let's say, a bigger recent sample of him performing, could he? Like, I mean, because I remember, of course, the story about the early 2000s when Liverpool, they had that defender, Sami Hyypiä, the captain.
Oh, yeah.
He got the captaincy, and things got worse. They got worse. Just like Maguire right now.
Yeah, but you see, I think Stevie G came into the side and they gave it to Stevie G. I mean, they didn't quite take it away from Hyypiä opposed to giving it to somebody else. It was
that was Houllier who gave it.
Who?
Gérard Houllier, the late Gérard Houllier.
Yeah.
He gave it to him.
Yeah, and then he took it away and gave it to Stevie G. But yeah, I mean, if I look, and because we don't know where the club's heading, we don't know management. I would give it to Ronaldo because we know we're only going to get 18 months out of Ronaldo, which lines up our next potential guy. It gives Bruno time to just relax a little and not have to worry about the captaincy and let him focus on his own game. I think Ronaldo is the biggest personality that could probably take it on at this point in time, but he's not the long-term solution. But then again, is that the Manchester way? Are we always looking for the long-term solution and there are no such things anymore?
Yeah, and the game's changed. We need to stop trying to, I said that on Friday, we have to stop trying to find the next Alex Ferguson, and we just need to find a manager that can do the job. You know, and if they stay for 15, 20 years, great. But
then has the captain's position changed as well? Because you don't see captains like Roy Keane anymore.
No, you don't.
No, you're right.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, you look at clubs. I mean, unless you're Bayern Munich with a strong, roots in Germany, it's tough to find someone who can have the position for that long as a captain.
Yeah, but and again, it's the same for me as the manager situation.
Yeah,
we just need someone that can do the job. If they're only going to be there for
we have to accept. Yeah, we have to accept that managers nowadays, their lifespan is around three seasons. 3 seasons.
And players, we don't have Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs anymore. Players don't stay at clubs for their entire careers. Maybe you're right. Give Ronaldo the armband. Like you said, he's only going to be there for 18 months, but he's the kind of player that at least is going to be an example to everybody else on how to win.
Yeah, just let him be.
Is he? This is. I'm playing devil's advocate. We hear the reports out of Juventus. We cruised. We were beating teams 4-0, 5-0. Ronaldo comes into the squad 3 months later, and your manager sacked, and we've gone on the worst losing team. Lost to your biggest rivals more than twice. 5-0, 2-0. So
I personally don't think he was a great signing to bring in, but now that he's there, I mean, we got to utilize him.
Yeah, make full use of him while we are at it.
I firmly believe that he shouldn't have been. We shouldn't have taken him in the summer. I think Ollie was building something that was starting to work and starting to click. And when Ronaldo came in,
But then
it
again,
just threw a wrench in the gears.
but then again, I mean, for me, that's the thing I do not understand. How can one guy, I mean, willingly or unwillingly, can disrupt so much? That's the thing I do not understand.
Yeah, it's quite easy. It's because all these footballers have a personality. They care about one thing and one thing only, themselves.
And Cristiano Ronaldo is hands down one of those players.
Absolutely. But he's in a position where the guy's got 5 Ballon d'Ors. He's allowed to be that way.
Sure he is.
You know, the problem is you get a guy like Luke Shaw going, fuck you, mate. Mate. It's not going to work like that. You're not without us, you're nothing. And I think that's what a lot of the United players are showing him. The more I'm looking at this, the more and more I'm frustrated.
It's incredibly frustrating.
Frustrating. I mean, I want him in the team. I said he's good for 20 goals and assists for the season. We almost got that out of him, but we need the others. We need the Rashfords. We need the Greenwoods. You know, and they what they don't understand is that we need 100 team goals to win fucking silverware and a tournament trophy or anything. We need 100 team goals. If Ronaldo scores 99 of them, who gives a cock-a-doodle? Don't you want to wear a Champions League winner medal around your neck? I just, yeah. That's my 10 cents on it, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I just feel that players, the players are far more to blame in Ole sacking than any one other reason. Tactical weakness, whatever you want to call it. I blame the players. They looked like schoolboys. It was Sunday league football out there, man.
That was pathetic.
And you know the thing.
More than game.
You know, with the way we've been playing like shit, I was almost wishing that 2 of our players, whoever they are, they could do like Kieran Dyer against who's the other guy from Newcastle? There were 2 guys from Newcastle who fought each other like 15 years ago on the pitch. I almost wish to see that.
You know who looked good though? Donny.
I literally like reading my mind. I was just gonna break into that right as you said it.
He was everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Very super critical of. I mean, highly super critical of him.
You have.
And he showed enough for me to go, okay, buddy, I'll give you a chance.
He was back defending. Jesus, he scored a goal. He was box to box. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
He was everywhere. And if you heard what Ole said the week before, he said he did a lot in the gym. He's impressed him in the gym. And I haven't seen Donny look that fresh in all the 37 other appearances he's had. 38 appearances.
No, man, he looked good.
He did.
Fast, quick on. He was fast. He was quick on the ball.
And at the end, he took a little bit in the beginning to like just get started, but once he found his passing range.
Absolutely.
And that for me, his passing was that little flick, that little touch, that little turn. He was able to turn and get us going forward.
And we've talked about that before. That passing isn't fast enough. It's like our players get the ball and they wait and they look.
Yeah.
Donny knew where everybody was, and when the ball came to him, he knew if he was going to run with it, pass it.
Yeah, he looked confident enough to say, "Hey, buddy, okay, welcome to English football. I'll give you another chance." I was super critical. Chad, I'll be the first one to say it. I said, hey, that guy, I don't know what he's got to offer. I just don't see it. Do not see it. And yeah, Saturday I saw a glimpse. I also saw Jordan Sancho. I saw some good things from Jordan Sancho. The ball into the back post to Ronaldo, that was Jordan. There were one or two other crosses were also, and we've lacked that final delivery. Like, let's be honest, Aaron Wan-Bissaka just cannot do it.
Yeah, he can't cross the ball.
You know, Gary Neville used to take 100 attempts, but he always delivered that one onto Van Nistelrooy, that one onto Andy Cole. You know, there was always that one in a game. Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets one a season.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Yeah, that's and Ollie said that before that he needs to work on his game going forward.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. Like I don't think we're.
But the problem is, I mean, if he didn't grow that part when he was playing in, reserves academy at Crystal Palace, I mean, what are the odds that he's going to grow that part of the game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think you know if we get a lot more front foot ball, I think then he can have a little bit more practice at going forward. But at the moment, if we start going forward, we look shell shocked. We look like a deer stuck in headlights, man. Yeah. We have no idea. Donny rectified a little bit of that, and we got a bit of go forward shape. Something that interested me about. Sorry.
No, just after Donny scored the goal, he was trying to rally the team. It's good to see.
Yeah.
Everyone else looked just deflated. So
yeah, that's something I really like, because honestly, he could have done and say, I did my job, nothing anymore. But he was really doing. I mean, he did something that he didn't have to do.
Yeah.
Rallying the team.
Yeah, give him the captaincy.
It wouldn't surprise me. New coach, new managerial, new everything. Hey, it could happen, yeah. Could very well.
I'll tell you what. If the new manager comes in,
if it's
and Donny's still there, I think we could see something interesting.
If it's Ten Hag, it's happening, man. It's happening. You can.
Yeah, 100%.
or even Pochettino. I mean, he knows how to set that midfield job.
Yeah. We'll see. As Michael Carrick says, let's focus one game at a time. And we have Villareal away in Spain. Oh my gosh! Like this is if we lose here,
I don't know why, but I always hated that stadium. I don't know why, but
I do too.
They're a tough team.
Yeah, of course they're a tough team, man. Of course they're a tough team. But we lose this, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Big
trouble.
I don't
see
think
us
we
lose,
will.
but
I got to be honest. I think the players
check
are going
the
to
standings.
pitch. I think the players will pitch for this game. I see it
I
happen.
think they're going to come out with something to prove.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be like, hey, look how good we can play when we've got decent management. It's gonna be like a fuck you to Ole, because I still think the players are to blame, not Ole.
So do I.
The thing is, do they have the same respect for Michael Carrick? So they might be like, fuck you, Carrick. Or they've done what they've wanted. They've achieved. Ole's no longer the coach, manager, whatever.
Yeah.
Now they've achieved what they wanted, so now they're going to pitch. Now they're going to play. Now we're going to see the best.
For 36 months.
Huh?
At most.
Yeah, at most, yeah. Well, who knows? The last time we got an interim manager, we went on to win 15 in a row. So if we get another 15 in a row, I think we'll be looking pretty in this league. Because it's turning out to be a very, very, very tough year. Very tough year. I thought Arsenal would give Liverpool a little bit more run for their money.
Oh,
they did nothing.
They got killed. Got killed.
And let's be honest, that 5-0 against us and 4-0 against Arsenal, I mean, they were playing a hell of a lot better ball against Arsenal, which is hellish concerning for them. It just is anybody able to stop them? I mean, they're losing Sane and they're losing Salah for the Sane. They're losing Mane and Salah for the African
Cup
Nations. So if any time we need to attack them would be during the January window, you know. Yeah, biggest problem. I mean, there's so many permutations. I mean, are we even going to get a central defensive midfielder now? Because now we're going to have to splash out to break managerial contracts with other teams to pay them out and get a manager in for us. Plus, then we got to get a new way. I don't think we had the money. I don't think we have the money to splash. I think they in crisis mode. I think Ronaldo's wages are screwing a lot with the books. I don't think we have any wiggle room.
Yeah, I can see that.
Otherwise, do you think Poch would have been signed? I mean, how fast? I mean, apparently Poch will leave PSG in mid-season. So.
I'll be very honest. I mean, if the problem with the Glazers is that they're fucking cheap. I have to say it. Fucking cheap.
Danny's fired up.
Fucking
I need that
yeah.
button. Where is it?
yeah. No, what I meant is that, I mean, the thing is, their financial empire, I mean, should have plenty of money to cover about anything.
No, there's money. There's just
if
not
they
money
have
for...
to. It's just they don't want to. That's the problem. They always use the money from the club, from the club to do whatever they want to do, and never pick in their own kitty for the extra bit if they have to. That's their problem.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. But at the end of the day, Joel Glazer runs this club by looking at a spreadsheet, and that spreadsheet's got a nice big red number next to it. And he's going, I don't want to spend money. I can't. You know what I mean? So, like, tough. It's tough.
But I mean, if you're in the business of owning sports franchises and you don't want to spend, I mean, what the hell are you doing here?
He wants to make money. It's all about making money. Every single decision this club does is about making money. The timing, the stock price was tanking on Saturday. He had to react. So now he's looking for stability in the market, waiting for the right time, announce the new manager, bang, price goes up. I'm telling you now, our next signings are going to be another named player, Bellingham, Haaland. And it's just going to be about how many names I can put on the back of a shirt and how many shirts I can sell. That's what he wants. Top 4 and a million shirt sales, and he's successfully done that for how many years? I think we've only finished outside of top 4 once. Yeah. It was David Moyes, wasn't it?
David Moyes, Van Gaal last year, and I mean the Mourinho / Ole year. I mean the year we won the Europa League, we ended 6th in the league, but we won the Europa League.
But we got Champions League because we won Europa.
Right.
So we didn't have to chase the league, and we stopped chasing the league, and we focused purely
on
Europa.
So officially, it's 4 seasons that we end up outside of the top 4.
Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. So then, realistically, he's got exactly what he wants. You know? We just suffer as fans. Sad. It's sad. I don't think much is going to change. It's part of the parcel of being a United supporter. With the Glazers in charge, that's what you're going to get, man. Right, so Villareal, Carrick, do you see any mass changes? I don't. Coming out pretty much looking the same. I think Donny did enough to maybe warrant a start.
I hope so.
At the very least, he has to start.
I think Carrick's got some ideas. If you listen to him in the press conference, he was speaking about ideas and personalities, how he interprets the game. However, he did say him and Ole saw eye to eye. They have similar beliefs, so we're going to see a similar structure, I believe, man. I don't know. We need a draw minimum. We actually need a freaking win. But I'll
just to be sure, we have to go for a win.
We can't. We cannot set this game up and go for a win.
Yeah.
The risk is just just far too high.
Mhm.
Villareal will absolutely murder us. They must be licking their lips.
Oh, they're happy.
100%. Every single one of those players thinks he's like a Ballon d'Or winner going into this game against the United team.
Mm.
That's what you're up against. So, I honestly park the bus 0-0. We fight to live another day. That's what I'll be happy with. I've got to be honest. I just look at what we're going through at the moment with the club. We've got Chelsea next week, Sunday. We've got Sunday. When Sunday?
Yeah.
Chelsea in 6 days.
Mm.
That to me, you know, you're already pre-programmed with the Saturday's game, that kind of thing. You're gonna bring that into Villareal. It's gonna be tough. So I'm saying, park the bus, fight it out, 90 minutes, get a draw, walk out 0-0, make sure they don't score. That's all. Sole objective.
I tell you what, I mean, if we were any good on corner kicks, I wouldn't mind playing like Greece in 2004 at the Euro. I mean, get a corner, score a freaking goal, and then you park the bus, 5 at the back, and 1 guy at the front.
What are you talking about? I would bring on Lee Grant, for Luke Shaw and have like 1.5 keepers, man.
1.5.
you know. So I mean, that's what I think needs to be done. If Carrick goes out there 4-3-3, let's go take him to the sword. 3 up front, 3 midfield. I tell you what, I'm gonna be nervous. I don't think we'll see that. You never know, buddy. You just never know.
Mm.
What do you see? What do you see? I mean,
4-5-1.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1, as they call it.
Yeah, same. You know.
Yeah, that same garbage that we've been seeing. It's just not a good formation.
I'd be happy to see a 4-1-4-1. You know, put in one defensive midfielder, have Bruno and Donny in the middle.
Mm.
You know, Rashford, and Sancho on the wings, right?
Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah. I against this team, I would pack the midfield, man. I don't think. I think a diamond midfield, but set up correctly, tough. They pattern players so well, and Carrick spoke about it. Their patterns, and I hope Carrick's got some patterns to get through this. The problem is he's the coach. He was the coach. What did he coach? He must have coached the patterns. So if those patterns aren't working, we've fudged. We're absolutely fudged.
I'm just looking at the last few results for Villareal here, and I guess they will give it all in the Champions League because they're going to finish mid-table in La Liga. That's for sure.
Really?
Yeah, they're 12th in La Liga, and they're playing Barcelona on the weekend.
That's actually good news for us. Good news for us. That's good news.
I like that. I have no expectations anymore.
Yeah, of course not. How can you?
I'm sick of being let down.
Yeah, it's just...
I'll be honest. I didn't even see the 4th goal that Watford scored on Saturday. I think I had sent you a message and said, I'm going for a walk.
That is so true.
Yeah, I was done after the 3rd goal. I couldn't anymore.
I was a buddy of mine from South Africa phoned me after the 2nd goal in, and we just ended up chatting normal life while the football was on the background. It was so bad, man.
Yeah,
it was so bad. It's just terrible, just terrible. Sad. It's saddened. And you know what I said to you on the Friday morning? I woke up and I was just like, "Hey, this is." I just don't feel excited for this. I have the same feeling for tomorrow.
Maybe Maguire will get another red card.
Yeah, that's the only annoying thing is the freaking O's not suspended for Champions League. He's only suspended for the Chelsea game.
What a dumb tackle.
It was deliberate.
Absolutely.
You cannot play that dog poo. Cannot.
No, not at this level.
No.
No.
80 million.
Mm.
No, that looked like Sunday. I would do better than that.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely, I would do better than that.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Like, but hey, listen. The good news.
Mhm.
Harry Maguire's red card. It's being appealed. Chelsea are appealing it.
They want him back.
They want him in. They want him in. Ah, jeez. As some blessings. I don't think we. I'm a little bit worried now with new manager and Paul Pogba. I want him out the team.
Oh.
I want him gone. I want him done.
Pogba should be in the reserves right now.
He shouldn't even be anywhere near United.
Hey, man, I said before, come January, wherever he has his heart set on going for next summer, we should just loan him out.
We can't. The guy's injured. And we don't even know how long it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm almost forgotten. Yeah. Injured while training with France. What the?
That's also like, as you say, is he? Is he actually?
Yeah, he doesn't want to play for United.
I'll tell you what. I better ask for clarification from the Triple F. Yeah, the French Federation.
I don't know. I don't know. Did you like somebody said we got to wait for the scans? It could be 2 weeks, could be 5, could be 12. Just don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you just don't know? Varane we also just don't know. So he's obviously not he's not responding to the.
Man,
tell me what?
No. I've blown my knees out. I've had knee surgeries, and after a scan, I know exactly where I stand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and I don't have these doctors around me. I'm not to knock.
Yeah.
But for them to say they don't know, that's.
No.
They know.
He knows.
He doesn't. He doesn't want to put the shirt on again. So I really think we just need to let him go.
Tell you what, if
pay his wages and send him off.
Send him off, yeah.
Perhaps, maybe that's what it is. Perhaps that was just the story to the media, man.
Yeah, it's a shame that the club doesn't have a word about where a player goes on a transfer most of the time. Because if I was a total dick, I would be sending the guy to China, Qatar, or whatever.
Absolutely, yeah.
Go rot.
Antarctica. There you go. Go play in the Antarctica League. Yeah. Like an ice ball. Man. I just So I think we're gonna see some good performance out of the players. I just don't know if it's gonna be enough to do it against Villareal. I'm a bit nervous. I'm also a little bit excited. I'm a little bit anxious. I want to see what Carrick can bring. I'll give him the chance, but I'm not very confident.
No,
not very confident at all.
That proved me wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy. Listen, I'll be the first one to say, "Hey, good going, buddy." Appreciate it. You know what I mean. But yeah, just not so certain.
Big Sam.
I'm telling you, Big Sam's coming in, buddy.
No.
Tell you what.
Who's the other coach? Who's the other coach that everybody calls in at the last hurdle to get them out of relegation zone?
When I think about Big Sam, I think about some of those dinosaurs like Neil Warnock. Those guys should be off the game forever.
I did read that Steve Bruce may throw his name in the mix, though.
So,
but I hate to knock Steve Bruce, man. He might be able to do a job.
Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes. I'd love to stick in the city too. That'd be fun.
How long has he been out of the job? Mark Hughes. I haven't seen him in a while.
No, Mark Hughes will never, ever, ever be
this guy
near United ever again.
No, this guy he's still angry.
Yeah, yeah, that's a serious burnt bridge.
Mm.
Is Roy Keane into management? Asking for a friend.
I think Keno came out the other day and said if he doesn't land a managerial job soon, he's going to give up on it and just stick with being a pundit.
Really? So he is actually into managerial.
He does want to get back.
Yeah, and he was in line to be the Celtic manager before they chose the current guy. The current guy is doing well from what I've seen. So I guess, and the thing is, Keane, he supported Celtic as a kid, so he would have loved to have the job there.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But let's be honest, the Scottish League is not like,
Not what it used to be. Not what it used to be.
No, it's
has it ever
which
been any? The Scottish League is. Only
Well,
two teams, man.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Martin O'Neill took those guys to the what used to be called the UEFA Cup. That was before the Europa League, and they lost against Mourinho's Porto. That was a 3-2 game. That was a really good game.
Look, yeah. Celtic, I think, are the most successful side or something.
But of course, the quality of the league has declined
over
in the 2010s.
Yeah, it's just it's mental. It's mental. But still, anybody who quotes the Scottish League or the German League as credentials, I'm like, come on. Okay, the German League's kind of getting a bit. It got a bit tighter, and now it's just blown out as one team again. I mean, how far is Munich in front of Dortmund? Like, basically ridiculous.
Not far. No, it's close.
Really? Is Dortmund keeping them honest?
Yeah, I think it's like
Bayern lost a few games recently. It's at 28-27.
Yeah, I knew it was only 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, they lost some.
Who's the next team?
Freiburg.
And
they've got 22 points. So 6 points off too.
So 6 points off the top two, 12 games into the season. Sounds like United. You know, we're 6 points, 9 points off the lead, and our manager's getting sacked. So like it's a different league, man.
Speaking of big clash, I mean Bayern, they're playing in Dortmund on the 4th December, Saturday.
That'll be a good watch.
That could going to be a huge watch.
Holland against Lewandowski.
Go Dortmund.
I'm a Munich fan. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, huge respect for them.
Yeah,
but I mean,
absolutely.
If I watch the Bundesliga, of course, the first thing I want to watch is Bayern. So.
Yeah. I like their approach to the game, the speed at which pass the.
They are fun to watch.
Yeah, Barca is very integral, very bang goal. Bayern is just sweeping passes, speed. Boom, goal.
Yeah,
that's where I want to see United play, man. I want to see those goals. Rooney, Ronaldo, 3 touchdowns and a goal. Like, and there wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it was multiples, man. Multiples.
Yeah, and sometimes we had Park on that counter attack too.
Jason Park, another player, absolute baller. So very underrated players. Jason Park, Brazilian Anderson. Shinji Nakawa. What's it?
Kagawa.
There we go.
Kagawa. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Moyes ruined him though.
Yeah, I think Fergie was about to find a good way to use him for a long time, but of course he retired. And the guy who came after, who I don't want to ever name him ever again.
It's not Voldemort.
Screw up everything.
Did he screw? I just think he tried to change too much. He tried to
at once, too much, too fast.
And if he just relaxed a little, I think,
and not made Rio and Vidic watch videos of Jagielka.
I think
I'm sure Rio and Vidic must have been like, who the F are you?
Yeah.
Well, this is it.
But hey, man, he's proven his worth with West Ham. Like,
but he's built that West Ham side.
Yes.
built them.
Yeah.
Key positions, key players, and now West Ham
Yeah.
have financial backing.
Yeah.
So let's see. They're going to get even more better players. They're going to be stronger. Newcastle are going to be a massive problem. They're going to be an absolute massive problem.
Unless they get relegated.
If they are relegated, that would be something.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like they need to stay in the league before anybody's going to come.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be. I mean, City didn't turn it around in a day.
No.
You know, we're looking at a couple of years here.
Yeah. They were bought by that group in 2008, I believe, and they had that was the manager at the time. That was before Mark Hughes.
That was Mark Hughes.
That was Mark Hughes. He was already there. Okay.
Yeah.
But the players, the squad they had there, it was.
Yeah, they had I think Santa Cruz. Then they tricked Robinho into joining them.
Stephen Ireland, Shea Given. Well,
you see Newcastle. I forget the manager's name. He said he wants to build the team around John Joe Shelby.
I did see that.
John Joe.
Oh,
he's coming for you. He's coming for you. Harry Potter. He's coming for you.
I didn't even know he was still playing. I got to be honest. I thought that guy was 65.
I thought he was 65 15 years ago.
But yeah, he's been a thorn in our side a few times. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, you pop up in like this decrepit, runs onto the pitch and bangs it in, and Newcastle win 1-0. You're like, fuck. What happened? Man.
And speaking of relegation, Leeds they're 17th.
Well,
it's going really bad for them right now.
Yeah, it is very, 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 very bad. I think there's bad juju between us and Leeds. Once we sold Dan James to free up number 7 for Ronaldo, everything's just fucking falling apart, man. So I got something interesting that like you know football goes around in circles, and this I find very, very, very interesting. That Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's last Premier League win was as a Man United manager was against Nuno.
Yes.
Whose last Premier League win as Tottenham manager was against Dean Smith.
Aston Villa.
Last Premier League win as Aston Villa manager was against Ole Gunnar.
Yeah.
An awful sacked. That's kind of uncanny. What do you think the freaking odds would have been on a bet for that? Hey, million to one.
Make a couple of dollars.
Jesus. Jeez, that was...
Yeah, I mean, if I put a bid on that, and I mean, like a few weeks ago, I would be, knowing that, I would be rich right now.
Yeah, it's like betting it on Bitcoin. Oh, man. So okay. So let's focus up here. Let's try get in the mind of Michael Carrick, because let's be honest, chat, we have absolutely no cooking clue what to expect.
None.
Zero.
Not at all. Not at all.
We have an idea of what we're gonna expect, but it's like if anything has shown us, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And the thing is, he's also running on thin ice himself, because as far as he's concerned, he has been on 2 managerial failures at the moment. So,
well, this is my point. I'm not blaming Ole. Don't blame Ole for Ole out. Not just on Ole. But yeah. Look, I find it very strange how Michael Carrick just finished his coaching badges and he gets given match.
no.
Gotta be honest. I would like to see Wayne Rooney come from Derby, because they're doing so. Did you say they finally got up to 0 points?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, the point deduction thing.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's a mess. It's a real mess over there.
turn them around. He hit them. Unless they get another deduction. I can just see Chris. Oh, he's just shaking his head.
Yeah, have to do the shut the light off again.
Let's be honest here, man. Okay, so I'm going with Lee Grant in goal. Oh, wait, Lee Grant can't actually play. So do you think Carrick's going to pick Henderson? Or do you think you'll be smart enough to pick De Gea?
Nah, De Gea's not going anywhere.
Okay, so,
no.
so De Gea, you don't know. He might know who the bad apples are, so he might not pick. He might pick his favorites.
I don't think I could see De Gea being one of those.
No. I mean, the guy was, every time he let a goal in, he was, especially in recent weeks. Yeah, he was mad.
And his interview after the game, it was pretty obvious.
Was very blunt. I don't think I remember De Gea being this blunt.
No, he straight up said, "We don't know how to defend."
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my kiddo was just interrupting me there. We're gonna maybe cut this a little.
For sure.
Unless my wife is home. Lex, is mom home? Yeah, sorry. I was distracted.
That's okay.
I wasn't listening. Okay, were we?
Oh, just De Gea being angry.
Yeah, that was it. Thank you, De Gea. So,
saying that we don't know how to defend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was super critical, eh? He was like, "That's embarrassing."
Yeah.
United players, that's embarrassing. Extremely pissed off. So then,
do you know what? I tell you, our defenders are lucky. They are lucky that during games, De Gea is not doing what Oliver Kahn used to do to his own defenders. I don't know if you ever saw that compilation video of Oliver Kahn, but I think he was grabbing his own man like this in the middle of a game.
But that's what we need. I think we need.
That's what we need.
Like
yeah, that's what we need. Yes.
But we said the modern game has changed. You're not allowed to act like that anymore. Snowflakes. Everyone's padded. Soft.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, we're gonna get sponsored by Nivea. Everyone's sensitive.
Gotta get soft.
Exactly. Fucking hell. That's it. I would love to see spit flying in somebody's face.
Oh yeah.
When last did you see that? I haven't seen anybody get in the face of anybody. The closest we got to it was Ronaldo kicking Van Dijk on the ground. That was the closest. Yeah, lucky boy. I thought.
Oh, that was a red card.
That was a red card.
But he went for the ball, which was fine. So I don't know. But that's what we need. We need more of that, but in a controlled manner.
Yeah.
Controlled.
Control aggression.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not seeing that. So maybe we see it. Maybe Carrick can bring it out of these players. I don't know. Yeah, let's first try to see if we can get into the mind of Carrick's 11. I just don't see it. I'm looking at these defenders and I'm going Lindelof, Bailly, Maguire.
Bailly is one guy I would have loved to see him more.
Yeah, I mean, just made of glass though. That's the biggest problem. You get 80 minutes out of the guy and you're happy.
I don't know. Maybe he needs to turn vegan. Work for Mike Smalling for a while.
Yeah.
Mike Smalling.
Yeah.
You guys are killing me today, man.
So do you think,
I had to.
Do you think Carrick's got the balls to not pick Maguire? Probably
Yeah.
not.
I think he does.
I hope he does, because it's not only about it's not about only Carrick himself. He has to prepare the ground for the next guy as well.
I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow. I think he's going to pick Maguire, but I think when Varane gets back, you'll see less of Maguire with Carrick if he's still there. I'm thinking De Gea tomorrow. We'll have Lindelof, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Telles, McTominay, Fernandez, Donny, Rashford, Sancho, Ronaldo. That's my 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fred came back from Brazil. He didn't play in the weekend, of course. Is he okay or is he
Yeah,
injured?
he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good.
Honestly, I would love to see. Yeah, because honestly, McTominay, when he started with Matic in the against Watford, that was horrible. So honestly, I want to see the dynamic between Fred and Donny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you could drop McTominay and throw Fred in there
Yeah,
for.
I like that. The only problem, Danny, with that is the size. The two very small people. There's going to be no physicality. So, in Europe, it could probably work. In English football, those
Yeah,
two will be
that's
dominant.
something else. That's
Yeah.
something else.
There's no
you need that.
physicality.
Yeah.
So
I would say for tomorrow, Fred and Donny, that could work. We can try.
it could very well work. You remember, we've only had 2 days, 1.5 days of training. I mean,
Yes, you're right.
I don't see him really doing much tomorrow in terms
Oh,
of.
no, you're right.
No, I don't think we're going to see
Changing
no
things.
wholesale changes tomorrow.
I do not see any wholesale changes. We might see a change to formation.
Possible. Yeah.
I think Carrick might change it. We might see the 3-5-2, but I don't know. I don't know if we set up like 3-5-2. I'm a little bit confused because, as I said earlier, we need minimum. Oh, I got an angry kiddo and an angry wife. Oh my god! So right, we're gonna be live for the next 5 hours, chat. Get your coffees, just sit back. I'll let you know when dinner's ready, and then I'm out of here. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So, righty, chat. So, predictions. Any of those in chat? What do you see happening? Score wise. Goes out on that, and then.
I get last time I said a prediction for the Watford game. It bounced back into my face, so I'll give my tongue to the cat.
Okay. Chris.
I don't want to make a prediction. Every time I make a prediction, we lose, man.
So make the other opposite predictions, man. So I'm gonna have
nil
a bit
nil
of balls.
nil nil.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a bit of balls, and I'm gonna say what I said off air last week. We're gonna get fucked up. We're gonna get absolutely pooped on. I don't think we could change the structure in 2 days to stop Villareal.
Absolutely,
and they
not.
know how to carve us apart. We don't have Paul Pogba. We don't have that dominance in midfield, the strength, the physicality. We don't have a breakup. We can't break up their play. So I got a feeling 2-0 to Villareal.
I think right now the main focus we should look into their midfield, Villareal, is Capu. If we can find a way to neutralize that guy, our odds are good. But if we can't, we are in trouble.
Yeah, our odds are good to then stifle the game down to a 0-0 result. But it's very hard. You can stifle one in 2 ways. You can disrupt their play or you can keep the ball. We're not good enough to keep the ball. So we're going to just keep disrupting their play and defend. Disrupt their play and defend. We can't do that for 90 minutes. We don't have the composure. We don't have the mindset. We don't.
It's not there.
Not at that level. So I think we're gonna get hammered 2-0. That's my prediction.
It's banked.
And
I'm still gonna go with 0-0.
I see you on Friday. I'm gonna either be smiling or you guys are gonna be. I don't know.
Yeah, we can win tomorrow, and I don't think I'll still be smiling. It's gonna be a while before the.
I guess the only way we could smile is either we have a new manager coming in for real, or we win any of the next 2 big games in the league.
The only way I'm smiling, the only way I can smile, is if we salvage and win a trophy. The only time I can smile after this season, trophy. Ronnie's come back. I've idolized the kid. Not a kid anymore. I've idolized him my entire life.
Yeah.
You know, and to see us where we are right now, going through what we're going through. This is the darkest days of the club. I don't care what anybody says.
It is.
We've never been this bad. We have never been this uncertain. We have never been this unsure. This is the darkest hour of this club.
Since the 80s, yeah.
Yeah. Time out.
That tells a lot.
You know, there's only been 3 successful managers.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a scary thing. I didn't know. Now we've
Yeah,
had
it's
good
great.
managers and we've had okay managers. And if you look at Ole's win record, he wasn't a bad manager. He was right behind Mourinho in terms of stats.
Yeah, his stats weren't bad.
He just had no trophies, which tells me he didn't win the key games. Mourinho won the key games. And that comes down to picking the right team and strategy.
Yeah, and that's a big shame when you think about Ole's tenure, that by not winning any trophy, any silverware or whatever kind, he's the first Man United manager since Frank O'Farrell to win nothing, and that was in the 70s.
Hold on, David Moyes won the Community Shield.
Yeah, he won the Community Shield.
If you even consider that to be a trophy,
I know.
We can't even talk anymore.
Yeah, I know. Hey, don't blame me.
I'm deleting you.
Hey, don't blame me. Ask Wikipedia. That's their problem.
No, that's like, hey, buddy, I got a hole in one on a mashy 9-hole course.
Yeah.
You know what? Come on. Yes, it's a hole in one, but it's not really, is it? Is it? Put a little asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, man, I'm saddened. It's hard to be a United supporter in days like these. It's just because of the leadership at the top from the owners.
Oh.
They don't give a shit.
I just can't wait for whoever comes in with a huge bag of cash to get us rid of those MFers.
How much do they want before they walk away?
4 something billion pounds or whatever.
Is that what they said?
Apparently,
$8 billion.
Well, whatever. I mean, that was the last number when the Saudis were lurking around. I mean, I don't know if that's changed since.
Could always start a meme coin and go buy them. Man United meme coin. Come on, what can we do?
Put our faces on
one.
the.
Man City got one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start mining tonight.
Yeah, there we go. No, we got to make one, man. We got to make our own crypto coin.
What are we gonna make? And we still gonna mine it online?
No, we don't mine anything. No, that's you need to read up on crypto more. Yeah. What we do is we'll develop a token that Man United fans can buy things from people. Okay, but because we make the token,
buy things from people.
Yeah, it's just that's exactly what cryptocurrency is, man.
It's fraud.
Shiba Inu, whatever. There's thousands of them. But we just get
I own some. I know.
Yeah, so we just get a Man U fan token that you can buy things with, you know, and then because we got 1 billion fan base tokens and everyone's using the fan base token, it's now worth 8. And then we go, here you go, Mr. Glazer. Fuck off.
And then we'll run the club.
No, we give it back to the people. You know, the share incentive, the coins, the people who own the coins will be. You know, obviously, the person who
I own stock in the club too, man. I'm not gonna lie, I do.
Yeah,
50,
there you go.
50 plus 1.
There we go. That's what it's supposed to be.
It should be.
But okay, let's be honest. How many successful clubs are actually doing that?
Bayern.
All the German clubs do, Bayern included.
Really, they cannot make a decision unless there's 100% buy-in from the supporters.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's the law in Germany, so.
There we go.
I think it should be the law in England as well.
No, I got to be honest. What I would love to see, what I'd absolutely love to see, it'll change the face of the game, is just have a whole roster system. where you finished in the league is where you get first pick.
Yeah.
And then cool. And then go down until you fill 23. And that's it. Those 25 players, that's it. That's all the players in the Premier League. Then they start another league underneath that, like your first division for all the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And then, this season, Harry Maguire could be playing for Leicester. Next season, he could be playing for United. Next season, it could be Chelsea's problem. It'll be very different. It'll be very interesting. There'll be a lot of commercial money around that as well. Yes, FA, I know you're listening. Think about it. Vote me. Okay, sister. Righty, chat. I think we're going to end it there. I'm going to go have to salvage my relationship. Make nice with the wife.
Godspeed.
Sure.
Godspeed. And then when's our next game? It's Sunday, Chelsea. So do you want to do Friday show? Yeah, Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since just to remind you, of course, that your Arsenal game is on Thursday. So if we have to do the show before that, it will be on Wednesday. Or whatever.
We're like Michael Carrick. We're looking at one game at a time.
One game at a time.
One game at a time. Yeah. It just I just don't know what's happening the Wednesday, the Thursday. During the weeks.
Yeah.
I'm a support engineer.
Yeah.
I've got to support, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, or we could do, of course, the Friday special. We do a special covering 2 games if it's too tough to do on Wednesday. It could work.
Yeah, we will see. We'll
figure it out.
Make a plan.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I gotta go feed my kid too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, any final words from yourself, Danny?
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers for anything positive that could come in. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see. Yourself, Chris?
I got nothing, man. I'm doom and gloom.
Yeah, I'm also doom and gloom. All right, chat. Let's hope that our doom and gloom is turned around and Michael Carrick can salvage a result against Villa. Stay tuned to the channel. Remember to hit the likes, hit the follows. From me and Chris.
Oh, yeah, bye.
You always miss that one, Chris.
Yeah, man. It's
odd.
I get excited.
I can't get it right.
We'll get there.
But yes, from myself
and me.
And Danny.
And me.
We'll see you Friday.
Bye, guys.